All right, so today is Sunday Fun Day, and I just have a quick errand to run. I need to hit up my storage unit to get a couple items and drop some things off as well. And also, admittedly, I left food in the unit, so I need to get that before the rats start coming. And we're also gonna grab our little friend Tank, who you haven't met yet. He showed up briefly in one of my last videos, but he's a family friend dog that I like to take on hikes with sometimes. So you'll get to meet Tank. It's super exciting. But yeah, we are just gonna drive over to Oakland and get those things going. Tank! Alright, here's the food I left in here. It's some shrimp that my friend's mom made for me. I gotta get my shoes because I'm going to a Christmas party and I need shoes to wear. I haven't worn high heels in years, since before COVID. Wait. Okay. We came all the way down, and I thought there would be a trail that goes, in the valley, like down the valley, but it just goes to a parking lot. So now we have to walk all the way back up. So I'm going to do that, and then at the top we'll see you there. Bye. Oh my gosh, it is so steep. Oh. One of the absolute unexpected benefits of van life that I had no idea and didn't hear anybody talk about was how, the saying, time flies when you're having fun. That's true, but to a certain extent. And I'll explain why. Yes, when you are having fun, time goes by quickly and the days go by quickly when you're on vacation, when you're traveling in the van. But when you live a mundane life, and this is the rut I was in before I pursued this lifestyle, where you're doing the same thing every day and you have those routines. You wake up, you eat breakfast, you exercise, you go to work, you get home, you eat dinner, you shower, and then you go to bed. And you're doing that exact same thing every single day. Time actually starts to shorten, and it starts to actually feel very fast. Like I look back on the year and I'm like, where has the year gone? What did I do this year? Like, what has happened with all this time? But when I was living in the van, I look back and I'm like, oh my God, it's only July. And I think back to everything I did in the month of July, and it feels like I lived a whole year in just 1 month. And that's like the amazing thing about it. So, I think that feeling of, wow, like I really lived, like I really did a lot and met a lot of people has been a wonderful, wonderful upside, and has made the challenges of van life and the problems that it presents totally worth it. Because when you look back in your life, you're not necessarily thinking about all the hardships and all the things that went wrong. You're thinking about all the amazing memories you made and all the amazing feelings and emotions and experiences that you had. And I think the biggest virtue of this lifestyle is just naturally you're just gonna have more of that. You're out in the world, you're out interacting more with people and with nature, and you're not just in your house, coming home from work, getting out of your car, then entering another, indoor dwelling, and then waking up and then going to work again. So that's what I'm talking about when in my previous videos I speak about, being complacent in life, getting into that rut, because we fall into patterns and we fall into a comfort zone because human nature is just wired that way. We like familiarity, we like structure, we try to, as best as we can, create order out of chaos. But it's also that comfort and that stability can trap people, I think. I think because that life is so comfortable, people forget how amazing life can be outside of those, outside of that typical structure. And so I know so many people that say, oh my gosh, I wish I could do van life. You're so lucky. You can. Anyone can do it. Bar a few exceptions. If you want to pursue this lifestyle and all you keep thinking about is the sacrifices you're gonna make, giving up your comfortable home, your car, your social circle, but then you lose sight of all the positives that you can gain. My attitude is those things will always be there for you, and you can always go back to those things, like what I did. The end of the day, the message I want to send is, if you want to do it, you can do it, and you will do it. And any challenges that you come across, you will find a way to solve those challenges and to solve those problems, because that's just how life is. And I'm not going to sit here and say van life is perfect, and no, lots of things go wrong when you live on the road, and it can be scary, it can be dangerous, but so can living in the city. Living in the city is statistically far more dangerous than being out in nature. I've had far more dangerous things happen to me here than I ever have on my travels. So don't let the fear stop you, and know that you can only really get clarity about van life and whether it's a fit for you if you actually try it. Give it a try. And you don't have to go hard and buy an expensive van and pay lots of money to get it built out. You can start off by just sleeping in your car for a weekend and learning about what really matters to you. Do you really feel like you would like to have a shower? Do you really think you would like to have a toilet? And then you can graduate from there and maybe rent rent a camper part-time, like rent one for 5 days or 6 days and take it somewhere local like I did. So, you know, there are ways you can experiment and find out what you would like and hate about it. But honestly, you just won't know until you try. So I get asked this all the time about what kind of breed Tank is. And Tank is 7 years old. His dad is German Shepherd and his mom is half German Shepherd and half Timberwolf. So Tank is mixed a little bit, and he was the first to come out of his litter. And because he was the first, and he was this, you know, yeah, his mom, my friend who owns his parents, named him Tank. And that is the story of Tank. I hope that answered a lot of questions that you all might have had around what I think the benefits of van life are. And I would love to hear your thoughts and what you love about van life or what you look forward to in van life, and continue the conversation. If you have any questions, feel free to post below. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.